Oh, nice little view of the river down here. Got a damn waterfall over there. Pretty cool. This is the downtown area of Janesville, which is just north of Beloit. I usually come up here to do some shopping and stuff like that. And I don't think I've ever really brought you guys up here. Boy, it's a windy day today. Beautiful day today, though. We're going to have temperatures up in the 70s today. And in fact, it already is above 70. Hence the reason for the textile jacket and why I have it partially unzipped. It's because it is just beautiful out here. Oh, look at the trees are all green now. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, anyway, the topic on this video is the, let's see, what do I want to talk about? I want to know why it seems a lot of people are just obsessed with those slow maneuver police rodeo style ridings, and why people are thinking they need to learn that stuff. And I just don't get it. Okay? What would be so wrong about having to put your foot down during a U-turn? I don't get it. I'll put a foot down. I'm not embarrassed by it. It takes skill to do what they do, and I'm not knocking that at all. But in a real world use, you know, for why do you need to zigzag the way they do, you know, for those training purposes? You know, I can understand a cop, you know, a cop could have to go into something that's pretty radical, you know, going into a big huge car pile up or something on the interstate, and they got to maneuver around and stuff like that. So I completely understand that. But you, as an individual rider, if you saw a 30 car pile up on the interstate, are you going to try to drive through it? No. You're going to end up pulling over to the side, turning your bike off, and waiting for traffic to clear. Or if you have an option to actually get off the roadway and go around that devastated area. You know, if you're sitting there riding along and a branch falls into the road from a tree, you have to do some maneuvering. You know, and I understand having to have that ability, but to move the bike around the way that everybody says everybody should be doing it just doesn't make sense to me. I also have to question the purpose of some of these YouTube instructors out there who are basically teaching people, you know, proper cornering techniques like trail braking. You know what trail braking is? That is staying on your front brake as you go into a curve to keep your speed up so you can get through that curve as quickly as possible. But you know what also trail braking can do? It can lock up your front wheel, have it slide out, and you'll end up in a low slide crash. You know, trail braking is a racing concept. It's not meant for big cruisers and baggers and just the everyday man out riding, okay? And by man, I mean humanity. Okay, somebody wants to jump on a bike and cruise the country roads and do their trail braking and, you know, do that kind of ride, then that's up to them. But if you're a person like me, you're paying attention to the road signs. If I'm coming up and, you know, going down a country road at 55 miles an hour, and I see a sign that says there's a sharp curve at, you know, and it's rated for 25 on the sign, I know I can't take that curve at 55 miles an hour, and I need to slow down for it. And that's what I will do. I will slow down before the curve, maintain a good speed through the curve, and accelerate out of the curve. That is the proper technique of cornering. You know, like that plastic bag there. You know, I noticed it once I could see it from around that Jeep, and I was keeping my eye on it the whole time, which way it was going to go. Was I going to end up driving over it? You know, I was ready. You know, but I wouldn't need slow speed maneuvering to get around that. You know, you just lean the bike, get, you know, turn away from it, basically. So yeah, I just really question all these, you know, be the, what was that one channel? Be the boss of your bike or something like that, and that, geez, what's his name? Jerry something or other. I mean, he learned how to do it. You know, he was a police officer, and, you know, like I said, for them, yeah, they need to do it. But for the everyday guy, you know, you don't need it. You don't need to go through there. You know, if you go through an area that, you know, maybe a semi or a dump truck has lost some of its load onto the roadway or something like that, you slow down to a comfortable speed where you can get around it, or you literally exit the road and go a different route. So to me, that slow speed stuff is not necessary, and I wish people would stop making a big fuss about it. Now, that's not to say you don't go out and do some parking lot practicing and stuff like that, but you don't need to do the extremes of what they do. It's just not needed. Was that all I was going to talk about in this video? It might have been. So yeah, this video could be kind of short. I just wanted to vent off on that, because it seems like a lot of people have been doing these slow speed maneuver classes and stuff, and just kind of really throwing it out there that, you know, you need to learn how to do it too, and blah blah blah. It's like, I really don't see the need for it. Well, this is Mark saying, always believe, heart, soul, mind, and body in yourself. You can do it. You really can. Bye, guys.